Well, grand day rising everybody, and welcome back to my channel and another instalment of Garden Tour Saturday. This is hosted by the lovely Grandma Sunday, co-hosted by Suffolk Susie, Pat's Garden Life, and growing on Vancouver Island. And yes, I know I have laryngitis. It's mostly hay fever related. I think I've got a little bit of a virus bug as well. I don't have any other symptoms, it's just the throat. It doesn't stop me from talking. The stone will testify. Anyway, here's what's going on in our garden in June. Remember, anyone can take part in this. It's an open collab. If you would like to take part in it, just add hashtag gardentoursaturday, hashtag open collab, and don't forget to tag the lovely hostesses so we can come and see what's going on in your garden. Anyway, let's away. These are the roses. They need deadheading a bit. I did spray them, you see some spots are coming back again. I'll be doing those again today. They're holding up reasonably well. We're hoping to take Eleanor's plant up over the weekend. We have rather a lot of stuff to get rid of. Dan might do that later. He's taking to the tip. We'll see. In here are some things that haven't done anything. Various goodies in here. I'm not sure what they all are. That's one of Dan's projects. He doesn't always tell me what he's doing or what things are. These are some that have sadly dampened off. So I guess that's the disaster for this week, but you win some, you lose some. The last things in the nursery and these things out here. As you can see, the black raspberry canes have set. There's the berries, look. They'll probably be ready later on next month, I would think. So we're going to have a good crop again this year, which is lovely. This is the quince tree. You'll see that the fruits here have set. We've lost one or two of the branches. Sometimes you'll get a drop on the ground. Sometimes it's the wind, or sometimes they're not as strong as the rest of the bough. But it's nothing to worry about. This is an old tree. You'll see over here that the blueberries have set. They're still green, but we're going to have some fruit this year. Our first blueberry harvest. You'll notice I've done quite a bit of weeding. Yes, it is I who have done quite a bit of the weeding around here, the tall weeds. I've still got some to do, but you'll notice, look, I've got rid of some of the ivy as well. This is the lavender bush. You can see it's coming to bloom. That's so bee friendly. We seem to have more bees than last year, which is a good thing. They're so important for our biodiversity. Bees need us and we need them. Anything that encourages bees is a good thing. They're wonderful pollinators too. It's the true meaning of companionship gardening, in my opinion anyway, that relationship between humanity and bees. Let's face it, bees are part of humanity. Back's holding up quite well. I'm still taking things gently, but I seem to be a lot more mobile. The Tai Chi certainly helps. The other week we had a car boot sale and we sold some plants there. And we took some rhubarb. We cut quite a lot of rhubarb from this one and that one over there. And they have recovered amazingly well. But experts always say that if you pick rhubarb regularly, then it will grow back quickly. It encourages the rhubarb to produce more fruit. But in the next week or two, that's it. We're not able to take any more until right at the end of the growing season to allow the plant to recover, put some strength back into it. At this point, I also want to say a big shout out to Jules Garden 64 for recommending irrigation stakes. We have bought quite a lot of them and we'll be putting them in over this weekend. So while we're on vacation, they should keep the garden nicely irrigated and keep the soil moist and allow growth. These are the black raspberry plants. Stand still, done nothing with those. Tomato plants here. That's broccoli over there, it's doing well. The area needs some weeding. I'll cover that over in a minute with the brick. We did have Robin's old playpen to encourage the peas to grow up, but unfortunately the high winds last week, the playpen collapsed and it squashed a few of the onions, but the onions seem to have survived. I have been weeding in between the onions. It's an uphill struggle. All this sunshine and rain. The rain encourages growth, of course. That's a weed that can come up. The beets are doing really well. That's more black raspberries over there. I'm not sure what's in there. There's one or two plants and some weeds. There was more, but it's Arthur's favourite place for scratching around, so it unfortunately has distributed the seeds and probably scattered them to the wind as well. More tomato plants. And these are the kitchen waste goodies. Look at these. Wow. They're going to be full-blown onions. I was going to pick them early, but Dan said no, let them grow. And these are carrots. They need thinning out again, but they're all doing remarkably well. Strawberries have recovered well, which is surprising after how waterlogged they were earlier in the year. The potato plots doing well. And over there we have red currants. Let's take a look at those. The red currants have said they're lovely plump ones this year. Look at those. They're doing well. I do pick some of these weeds. I love the flowers. I like making dried flowered cards, so I'm going to do that in a minute as well. And in the greenhouse we have all manner of things. There's a mixture of cucumbers and courgette plants and tomato plants, of course. We got different varieties, so we could grow some in a greenhouse and some outside, either in the ground in grow bags or baskets. We did scrub the greenhouse. It's as scrubbed as it's as clean as it'll ever get. I did a bit of weeding around this lovely olive tree as well. That needs replanting still. Some weeding to do around there. This I've just put back in place over the barbecue. It's quite heavy. It's the door, an old door. Dan forgot to do it. Beautiful roses. This smell divine. I'm going to do some deadheading shortly. Yes, I know there's some weeds. I had started working to remove this ivy over here. Of course, I'd done the one over there. A little a day is the best way. That rhymes. And for me, it's something I need to remember, so my back doesn't give me problems. And there you see tomato plants. These are the tumbling varieties, and also strawberry plants. We've got some lovely varieties of roses. I do love my roses. These aren't doing too bad for growing roots now. They do take a little while to root. That one hasn't done anything yet, but probably in a few days that will be ready too. And the sun's trying to go in. Anyway, that's what's going on in our garden in June. What do you think? I think all told it's pretty good effort. Could try harder, especially with the weeding. Time goes so fast, doesn't it, folks? I don't know where this year's going to. Anyway, let me know what you enjoyed seeing in our garden at the moment. Do give this video a like and share and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. Ring that notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, as always, and I will see you again soon for another one. Until then, bye for now.